It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Bulls and the Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last. And off we go here in the wild card round. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holmes. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll set up a throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. He'll drop to throw. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent?
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Pull. Under pressure, they got him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Now, I know we're only 2 plays in, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, something has to change with the protection, and they can't wait to halftime to make an adjustment.
He gets it to Sims, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air, taking it about the 36. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On 2nd down, around with Patterson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll drop to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Throwing to start the drive. Poole. And his throw here is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Poole. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. In motion, the tight end. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Looking to throw. Poole. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On second down now, it's Lambert. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's 3rd and 7.
Off play action. Poole. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down. He'll decide to keep this once more. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Back to throw. Poole. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And this one is right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 20 run. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches, as they've got it as we resume action. 2nd down and inches. He finds his man, complete. It's Carroll. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. First down, Chicago.
Looking to throw. Staying on his feet, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. He'll look to throw. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Throwing to start the drive. Poole. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Well, and that is incomplete. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. His 2nd catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Back to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2nd and 4.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Straight ahead, Patterson.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Poole.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football, so instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's just going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They'll get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down, and he's going to have it by 20. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and
2. Looking to throw. Poole. The throw taken in by Sims. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Poole. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun.
Pull. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And his kick is indeed good, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Holmes has got it complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Well, throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Open man here, Sims complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no.
A look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And this will not be returned, so the 2nd half begins with a touchback.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. Pull. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
To throw on 3rd down. Pull. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3-score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Fielded at the 33.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And out will come the offense as they take over. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And his kick is absolutely perfect. Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays, the range keeps increasing, and they keep putting it through the posts.
On 1st and 10, Poole. Coughed it up.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
First and 10, it's Patterson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chicago offense set to get started.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Give him 5 on the the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. This is Davenport.
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
First down, Chicago.
Now a play fake here on first down. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Complete to number 80. First and goal, Chicago.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bulls have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession.
Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. On first down, Poole. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds legs. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on third down. Poole.
And it is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So a great throw right there. And what a regular season this rookie had. Piloting this offense, guiding them to a division title. And they get the home date here in round 1 of the playoffs. But, Charles, how do you think they'll play it here? Will they run the same kind of wide-open offense they've run all season, or do you think that they'll try and take some pressure off of the young fella?
Oh, I think they're going high, wide, and handsome in this one. I think it's all out, just as they've been doing all year long, because I think if you try and pull it back now a little bit, you're telling that young man you don't have quite as much confidence in it as you've professed. So go ahead and continue to run your offense. Do the things that got you here. As so many defensive coaches have told you and me, all gas, no brakes. Let it rip.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Brings up third down and 14.
Operating from the gun. Poole.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this fourth quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great fourth quarter.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. When you talk to these guys in training camp, these are the moments they say they live for. You're in a playoff game. It's tied, fourth quarter. Time for somebody to step up.
And can you execute under pressure? Because the pressure is intense right now. No one wants to be responsible for making the error that costs their team. But at the same time, who's going to be responsible for making the play that gives the advantage to your team? Who's going to break out, just what you said?
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holmes.
A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So figures, he's going to play a big role whether his team can advance in the playoffs.
His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Patterson hits right up the middle. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they
got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bulls have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. So still time remaining here in this fourth quarter, but the touchdown there puts them back out in front.
And you and I both know that their defense will not very subtly remind everyone that they started all of this because they held firm on the last drive and only gave up a field goal. Gave it back to the offense in a tie game and said, okay, your turn now, make something happen. And they went down the field and scored.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Poole. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Poole. That's caught by Sims. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On third down, Lambert. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
It's fourth down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Operating from the gun. Poole. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. From 4 yards out.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Chicago offense set to get started. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Holding offense.
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Patterson running between the tackles. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. This is complete to Holmes. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here's a give to Patterson. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Third down, here's Patterson. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So the Ravens now down by a field goal, 70 seconds remaining. Their sold-out crowd is behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Now 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed it wide to the left. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
We so often think of these kickers as automatic at any distance, and it's just not the case because when you start talking about 50-plus yards, it's still a tough one to connect on. This one ends up no good, and that should put to rest any chance of this game getting to overtime.
Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.